Nintendo released Mario Party 2 for its Nintendo 64 console in 1999, perpetuating a new wave of sibling rivalries, competitive gaming, and above all else, shattered friendships. The 4-player party game was introduced to gamers as a fun way to get together and hang out. But sometimes, it's actually anything but. Some mini-games are more soothing, basic instructions with a clear-cut winner and loser. Then there are those that simply drive us mad, almost seemingly intentionally. But which mini-games in Mario Party 2 were the most devastating to long-time bonds and friendships of old? Let's blast off.
The Media Mothership presents
Top 10 Most Infuriating Mario Party 2 Minigames.
Shy Guy Says. Admit it, it's okay. You hated Shy Guy, and you were sick and tired of hearing what he had to say. We know. Shy Guy Says was a minigame where all 4 gamers were given 2 different colored flags and had to either click A, white, or B, red, matching the leader Shy Guy's command. The game starts out easy, but gets increasingly more difficult when Shy Guy tries to throw you off with deception. Any heated Shy Guy Says battle is easily one of the most intense moments in Mario Party 2 gameplay, but the loser of the round always seems to think Shy Guy and the winner were in cahoots. Many an argument have been started over losing a battle of Shy Guy Says, so maybe we should just stop listening to him once and for all. Facelift. While Facelift is a little bit different of a minigame, where you don't exactly see your player in action, tensions are just as high, as competitors face off to see who can morph the given image the best to fit the example image. It's one of the few times during a Mario Party contest where everything gets silent, as players concentrate like they're taking the SATs to distort the hilarious Mario face. Results are based on, well, we're not really sure. They're computer generated, which of course always leads to an argument. If your image got rated a 73, it was probably a 73. You'll get them next time. Shake it off in the next round. The Crane Game. Either you were incredibly good at the crane game, or you weren't. There was no in between, and friends knew it. One of the most agitating games in Mario Party 2, if you were one of the unfortunate ones who was not blessed with the ability to operate the crane, it always seemed like the one who was targeting you, and no matter how hard you mash that A button, you're not getting out of that grip. A round of Crane Game averages at least one player throwing their controller on the ground in disgust, so just be prepared for ricochet when the person you're gaming with gets dropped down the tube. Cake Factory. Cake Factory is a team minigame and requires 2 players, who were just competing mere seconds ago, to work together in order to win. What could go wrong? Being the ultimate cake boss in Mario Party 2 is a great feeling, and 2 players working together to satisfy the hungry customer's orders is a thing of beauty. Find yourself off sync for even just a second, and the whole thing is a disaster. People start shouting, blames get thrown around, and at the end of the day, no cakes get made. Being paired with the right partner in Cake Factory is definitely a huge factor, but as we all know, you can never predict an outcome in any Mario Party adventure. Cake Boss is easily one of the more fun 2-player Mario Party games, and definitely is a game that is known to get more than a little bit heated. Who knew that making cakes could cause so much tension and stress? We'll try and stick to just eating them instead. Saber Swipes. A dual minigame featuring only 2 of the 4 players in the game. Saber Swipes was a special of Pirate Land and required players to mash a sequence of buttons in the correct order. The first to do the correct sequence the fastest wins, and sometimes a lot was at stake. The game always has a knack for making these dual minigames pop up towards the end of the match, so tensions were usually pretty high. There is nothing more exhilarating than striking your opponent after a perfectly executed sequence, so one tends to get a little rowdy and in your face after a big win. Opponents don't usually care for this, and arguments happen, friendships are lost, and so on. We continue with this list. Bobsled Run. Another team minigame requiring players to pair up. Bobsled Run is a fast-paced, icy adventure, but that fast-paced action can lead to heated disputes between uncooperating teammates or opponents who don't exactly agree with the results of the race, which seems to happen just about every time the game is played. Competitors are placed in penguin-shaped bobsleds and must race down a snow-covered track, hitting 3 key speed boosts in order to win the race. Stay in the middle of the track or fall into oblivion on Bobsled Run, and watch out, those penguins can be much harder to control than they look. Bobsled Run, like a few other of these minigames, was featured as well in the original Mario Party. However, the penguin sleds were an added touch for the newer rendition of the game. We're not sure why the exact reason behind that is, but hey, it's a nice touch, and we approve. If you're looking to break a new record in this minigame, teammates must work together to accomplish that feat. Slipping off the edge almost guarantees the other team a victory, and an entire night's worth of embarrassment. So just make sure you and your teammate are on the same page, which probably won't happen, but it must if you want to celebrate penguin style on the other side of the finish line. Day at the races. Even though this particular party game has absolutely nothing to do with the skill of the game we're playing, it's easily one of the most intense mini-games Mario Party 2 has to offer. Players draft their racer, with the player in last getting the first pick, and then, that's it! You watch your selected racers do battle, and all you do is sit there and cheer them on. It's magical. Whether you went speed and picked Boo, or endurance and took Bob-omb, a day at the races is always exciting, and always sure to cause an argument afterwards. Luckily, there are photo finish replays for clarification, but that usually doesn't seem to matter. Mecha Marathon. If you still have skin remaining on both of your fingertips, you've probably never played Mecha Marathon. No matter how hard you mashed the A and B buttons together, it never seemed like your Mecha Fly Guy ever went the distance you thought it would, and the results were devastating. Nothing is more deflating than watching your Mecha Fly Guy limply fall out of the sky, resulting in players usually just putting this particular minigame in their back pocket and continuing on with the next round. Mecha Marathon is definitely one Mario Party level where you want to be sure you have a proper working controller, as trying to win the game without one is basically impossible. There is no determining exactly how far your Mecha Fly Guy will go, which only adds to the fun of what might very well possibly be the 10 most stressful seconds in Mario Party. Whether you decide to risk your metacarpal health and go for gold in this wind-em-up showdown is up to you. But just know, nothing says camaraderie like painfully screaming in unison with your gaming friends, trying desperately to send your Mecha Fly Guy to the moon. Hot Rope Jump. Every single Mario Party player who has ever existed claims to have never lost a round of Hot Rope Jump, which is impossible, but the claims still stand nonetheless. Hot Rope Jump is about as basic a minigame there is in Mario Party 2, which is part of what makes it so amazing. Just press A to jump, and time it so you don't get burned by the lava rope. Easy enough. The jump rope slowly begins to speed up, as well as change pace throughout the game, keeping players on their toes throughout the round. A well-played battle of Hot Rope Jump can last well up to a few minutes, with every second being more exciting than the next. Hot Rope Jump, for its simplicity yet competitive nature, is easily one of the top minigames in Mario Party 2. The game has no limits, and can go on for days if players good enough were to hop on the sticks, which only adds to its competitive nature. Hot Rope Jump is a luxury to stumble upon during any Mario Party 2 contest, and is always sure to be a crowd pleaser. That is, until you hear the classic, "My controller jammed up" excuse being thrown around left and right after someone mistimes their jump and gets ousted from the game. Hexagon Heat. Hexagon Heat is the Mario Party 2 Gulag, the ultimate stage, the true test of a Mario Party competitor. All 4 gamers are put on a platform and must all remain on a small area, based on what color is represented. Whatever color is not shown, those platforms will sink into molten hot lava, and if you hit that, you're out. Hexagon Heat is always fun, but always leads to arguments and flared tempers. If you can't take the heat, get out of the hexagon. While these Mario Party 2 minigames do always seem to be the source of broken friendships and game night arguments, they are no doubt intended to be nothing more than fun ways to enjoy gaming with your pals. Whether you're playing a 4-on-4 minigame, a 2 vs 2 team battle, or face the daunts of one of the dreaded 1 vs 3 matchups, the level of intensity in everybody involved always seems to rise to heights we never knew possible while playing a round of Mario Party 2. But the key is to always remember that the game is all just about having fun. What are some of your favorite minigames in Mario Party 2? Let us know in the comments below, and let us know which character you think is the ultimate champion. No Mario Party 2 minigame should be the reason for any argument, but we swear, Shy Guy is in cahoots with someone behind the scenes. Always remember, like and subscribe for more videos. Leave a comment below on anything you might have liked in this video, and let us know what you might like to see in future videos. Till next time, we're out.